Hey folks, this is Matt Rainwater here, and we're going to read episode 4 of Trailer Park Warlock. This episode's called Jake Meets a Client. Don't have that title here on my layout file, but if you're reading along with me, you'll certainly see it. So we start here where we left off. Jake had been attacked by a rattlesnake, and he's attempting to get venom out of a rattlesnake. And right now we see him behind a tree, covered in darkness. The rattlesnake is poking around and finds Jake's hat. He's moving, and I guess this is the first shot where we get to see like the rattlesnake's face in full. And Jake looks like he's about to make a move here. He moves to the other side of the tree to get around the rattlesnake, get to the back side. I see the rattlesnake pointing its gun to where Jake previously was. Jake is getting ready for something. So this is actually this is different from how I originally had the scene. Originally, we just had this shot. We had the two shots with the rattlesnake's gun pointing around, and then we would cut to it was just holding like the same shot one by one by one. So it was the gun looking left, right, and then blam. So that the action that was taking place was implied, but I was asked by my editor to insert this panel to give some idea of what Jake is doing, and I think ultimately that probably works better. It might make more sense in animation, I think. But yeah, so this panel, Jake is prepared here, and we see blam, click. Jake is holding the snake's head down. I guess it could be seen like but I mean, I'm not making any intention of him crushing the snake's head. Because, I mean, for whatever reason, I'm interested in Jake being an overall nonviolent person. And he's aware of this impediment he's making on the rattlesnake's day, even though the rattlesnake is a terrible, horrifying creature that doesn't exist, fortunately. Blam. So he's got the snake by the tail. Takes the ammo cartridge out. Takes 2 doses of rattlesnake venom. Pockets them. And then we cut to Darla, start the engine. Blam. Vroom. Click. I like that shot a lot. That's one of my favorite shots. I haven't done too many low angle shots like that in a while. Blam. Crash. Ah! I haven't. This is Jake and Darla don't do that much that often. Vroom. Tick, 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 tick. I forgot Jake had that toaster oven. I need to bring it back in. I need to bring the toaster oven back into the story. Guess I'm getting an assistant, Darla. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Been thinking of making a golem. You know what they say about golems, right? Oh, by the way, there's a little BATMONSTER reference that I forgot that I put in. Ball lightning sighting. I guess Darla's reading like a News of the Weird. What's that? On the first day, they're a pretty good servant. Second day, they're your best friend. Third day, they're your worst enemy. Ding. That's something to think about. That's pretty. I mean, that's a very generalized idea of how golems worked. Or I guess warnings given about golems because people made them Whether or not they actually did anything, who knows? Say, Darla, you aren't mad at me over the whole almost getting shot in the head business, are you? Just a bit. Oh, sorry about that. I guess it could be implied in this episode that they are still like hanging out or whatever. In that sense. But it pretty much ends around this time. I didn't think that rattlesnake would catch up with us like that. Well, hey, you want to help me finish off the rest of that box spine while this necromite festers? No thanks. More box spine for me, I guess. Then we introduce the Lich. Evening, Warlock. Holy, where'd you come from? Such a silly question for a Warlock to ask. You know where I've been. People have noted that the Lich looks a lot like this boss from... can't remember if it was Demon Souls or Dark Souls. I think it was Dark Souls. But Dark Lord Nito. Which I'm assuming I must have thought about it at the time and forgotten. But probably that is the case. You know where I'm going. I see my necromite is ready, yes? Not quite. It still needs to fester a bit. But festering is something I'm quite good at. Let me take care of that. This is fine, necromite warlock. Somebody, one of my favorite comments on this episode was, somebody made the comment that, like, Jake was basically a drug dealer in this episode. Which is that, I didn't really fully 100% think out what the hell a necromite was, but I'm basically going to say that it is a compound used for necromancer stuff. So I guess it could technically be a drug, but it's probably more alchemical, some kind of thing used to make more skeletons, who knows. Hold up, that's not paid for yet. I'll send a money order. And I forget that the Lich, the Lich does fly later on, so this does establish something that he does later on. I want to bring him back into the series later. I better see it in 2 weeks or you'll be hearing from my assistant. Till next time. So that's episode 4. And next episode begins the Buddy Saga, which is, I say the Buddy Saga. It's about 5 or so episodes, which is the longest running little story arc in this season. Well, I hope you had fun, and we will continue next time. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll talk to y'all later. All right, bye.